Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to translate your WordPress website into different languages such as French, Spanish or any other language. So there are two main methods we are going to be using: automatic translation and manual translation. For the automatic translation we are going to be using GT Translate, and for the manual translation we are going to be using Polylang. So to start with the automatic translation, as you can see right here, we have our WordPress dashboard. So let's first visit this site. I'm going to open it in a new tab so we can see what the site looks like right now. Okay, so this is our site right here. It's a basic corporate website. As you can see, very well done. And we are going to be translating this site. So we'll focus on this text right here, which is in English, because the other content is dummy content, as you can see. Okay, so let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. So the first thing we want to do is go to our plugins, add new plugin, and right here we are just going to search for GT Translate. You can equally just type Google Translate. And right here, this plugin right here, you can see with over 900,000 plus active installations, it's a really good plugin. So I'm going to install it. We'll just hold on for a while. After installation, we're going to activate the plugin. And that's it, our plugin is activated. So usually your plugins are always in this panel right here, but for your GT Translate, always come to your settings and you will find it here. Okay, so now these are the settings of this plugin. Any language you add here is going to be displayed on your website through this widget right here. So here we have widget look, float. We are going to leave it at float. There are other options that will stay with the float. Translate form. So what's our default language? It's English. And just leave this two right here. Okay, let's come down here. Show in menu. No, we are not gonna be showing this in our menu. This floating language selectors, I don't recommend showing them in your menu. As you can see right here, even in these tips you get it. So it's preferable to just show a floating selector, and this is what most websites do. Just show a selector right on your site. Now for the position, usually I will recommend the top right position, but if it blocks some content on your website, you can always go for the bottom left. So top right or bottom left are my preferred positions, but you can always choose whatever you want. So we're going to be sticking with the top right here. And here the flag style, we are going to be leaving this 2Z. As you can see right here, this is a preview. Okay, and for the most important part, we have the languages right here. So here you are going to be selecting all the languages you want visitors to be able to access on your website. So currently our site is in English. I want our site to be in French and Spanish. So I'm just going to go ahead, disable this Chinese. Okay, we have English enabled, French enabled. I'll disable this German, Spanish right here enabled. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and disable Portuguese and Russian and Italian. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have our English, our French and our Spanish enabled. So those are the languages which will be displayed on our website. This is a preview right here. Okay, so after that, you just need to go ahead and you save changes. And that's it, very easy. Now if we go back to our website right here and we refresh it, we are going to see our floating language selector right here. As you can see, very simple, very clean. You can choose whatever language to French. You can see this is our site right here. Nous sommes là pour vous in French. We want it in Spanish. You can see, estamos aquí parados. So this is very easy and very efficient way to translate your website. Okay, so this is usually preferably, especially if the client is not paying for translation or if it's a simple website. But for more complex website or for bigger sites which are more useful with a lot of information and storytelling, what you want to be doing is the manual translation, because you can actually bring out the sense in what you are translating. So that's what is recommended in most sites, and you always charge clients for the translation too. So in the next video, in the part 2 of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to translate using Polylang and manual translation plugin. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to translate your WordPress website manually using Polylang. In the previous section I showed you how to translate automatic using Gtranslate, but now we are going to be doing manual translation, which is the preferred method for most clients, since you can actually bring out the sense in the translation instead of relying on Google to translate for you. So the first thing we are going to do is go directly to our plugins right here and you click on Add Plugin. Now you want to go ahead and search for Polylang, which is the plugin we are going to be using for our translation. Okay, now this plugin right here, by Truly, with over 800,000 plus active installations, we are going to be installing this. Once it's installed, we'll go ahead and we activate it. Okay, now we are still going to go back to our plugin. Right here, add new plugin. Since our website was built with Elementor, we can't directly edit it with Polylang, so we are going to need a connector. If your website was with Gutenberg, you'll be able to edit it directly, but since our website is with Elementor, we need a connector to be able to edit it. So right here, you are just going to search for connect Polylang for Elementor. And right here, we got this plugin here by David Decker. We are going to go ahead and install this. Once it's installed, you click on Activate. Okay, now as you can see right here on your panel right here, you have these languages. This language right here is your Polylang. So you can just go ahead and you click on this. Right here, we are going to be adding our default language and the language which we want to translate our site to. But first of all, let me show you this. If you go right here to setup, you are going to see this initial setup here. Usually, when you download your site for the first time, you are going to be directly guided to this setup page. I wasn't, because I had already downloaded Polylang before deleting it to make this video. But either way, you click on Not Right Now, because I'm going to be showing you how to do everything manually. You don't need to follow this setup. So if this setup pops up when you install Polylang, go ahead and just click Not Right Now and we continue. Now what you have to do is go to your languages, just click on it. Here, the first language we are going to be adding is the default language of our site. In this case, our website right here is in English. So as you can see, our website right here is in English. So English is our default language. So here we are going to go ahead and search for English. Let's use this one, English of Great Britain. Then you just have to go down here and add new language. As you can see, the language has been added to the right side here. And if you look at this, you will see a star right here. This star signifies that it's the default language of your site. Now, what we want to do is translate this site to French. So, we are going to go ahead and add another language, which is going to be French, Français. And we'll go ahead and click on Add New Language. As you can see right here, Français has been added here. If you look at the Français, you will see that it doesn't have this star, so it's going to be a language we are going to be translating your site to. It's not the default language of the site. Now you can go ahead and add any other language you want to translate your site to, but in this video we are going to be translating our site just to French. Okay, now as you notice over here, you are going to see this error message. You must translate your static front page in English, Français. So they're telling us we need to have at least the home page in French, which obviously we are going to do that. And here there are post pages, categories, or tags without language. So here you have to go ahead and click here. Make sure you click here to set all of them to the default language, which is English. So that's all. As for this, you can ignore it. Now let's look at our pages right here. If you notice, you are going to see that now you have these flags here. Initially they are not there. Now you are going to have them. This Great Britain flag in front here signifies that these pages are in English, which is our default language. Now with these plus buttons, we can add these pages to French, which this is the flag right here. If we added any other language back in the language right there, we would have the flag beside these two. So now we want to first go ahead and visit some settings right here. So just go back to your languages right here, and you just go to settings, and let's work on some settings right here. First of all, we have URL modifications. Here is the structure of your URL. Here I would recommend using this, which is probably the default, I'm not sure, but here as you can see we have our language right here within our domain name, but at the start. So you can go ahead and use that, or any other one which you prefer. Also here we have this detect browser language. With this detect browser language activated, your website is going to read the browser language of the visitor and automatically translate your site to that language. So it's also a good setting to activate. Right here is already activated. Now we have these custom post types. Here you just need to see what's relevant for your website. We are using Elementor for this website. So as you can see, the Elementor template and the Ocean.ep library, which is Ocean.ep is the theme I'm using on this website, are already clicked by default, so we don't have any change to make here. Now with synchronization, we are going to go to settings. Synchronization allows the settings within pages or within post types of different languages to match. For example, if we change maybe the size or the height in the English section, you want it to be automatically changed in the French section. You don't want to be doing double work. So synchronizing these fields help you reduce your work. So what you have to go ahead is to click whatever field you are using. In our website here, which is a corporate website, we are not using comment status, even publish date, we are not using it. Taxonomies, so you can just go ahead and deactivate whatever you are not using. But I'm just going to go ahead and click all of these because I'm going to use this website for more videos. So I think I'm going to be creating blogs later on the website, but currently it's just a corporate website. So I'm going to go ahead and save the changes. Okay, now that's it. What we have to do is go back to our pages right here. Now, let's just translate our home page. As you can see, we have our own home page right here, which is in English. Now, beside the English flag right here, you can see this French flag. You can just go ahead, you click on this plus right here. Now, we are going to add the title. So, homepage in French is usually accueil. It is double L. So, I'm going to go ahead and click on publish. Okay. Now, aside it's with Elementor, so we'll go ahead and click on edit with Elementor. Okay, as we can see, our page has been completely duplicated for us. So now what we have to do is just to translate the text on the page. Right here, I have select mode activated. I think there's probably a conflict somewhere. I'm going to check on that after. Now, what we have to do is go ahead and translate your side. So here we are here for you. You can just go ahead, copy this, open a new tab, just click translate to French. Here we are just going to go ahead and control V the text right here, then copy it back to our side and paste it here. You can see no similar to. Now we are going to click on publish. Okay, so your site is published. Now you can just go back. Okay, so now if we go to all pages right here, okay, as you can see here, now we have our home page in French here, accueil. If you go right here, you can see the French flag, so it's in French. Now we can equally go ahead and visit our page. You can just right click on the view. So we are going to open it in a new tab. You should go ahead and delete these other tabs. Okay. Now you can see our page here, it's in French. Nous sommes là pour vous. This is the only thing we translated. So you can see our home page is now in French. Now what we want to do is go ahead and duplicate the other pages too. You see the about page right here? We just go ahead, click on this, title, about in French is à propos. Click on publish. Same thing, go back, you go to the contact page, we duplicate it too. See, this is the contact page right here, the plus button beside. You have to just go ahead. My mouse is turning a little bit. You go ahead, you click on the plus button. Contact in French remains contact, so I'm just going to add French after it. Click on publish. Now same thing, we go back, our services page right here, you do the same thing, click on the plus button, same thing, services remains service. So I'm just going to add French after it, then we click on publish. Okay, now as you can see, we have translated all our pages to French. I've not translated this privacy policy page. You can go ahead and duplicate it too. Okay, so all our main pages have been translated to French. So now what we want to do is go to our appearance and create a menu for these pages. So go to appearance right here, You click on menu. You can see we have our original menu right here, which is menu 1. As you can see, it's set to main English. Now we'll go ahead and create another menu right here. We are going to name this menu Français, and we'll go ahead, click on create menu. Okay. Now also one thing I want you to do is get to this screen option right here and make sure the language switcher is checked. Just make sure. Okay, so as you can see our French menu right, we are going to add items to it. We'll go to pages, view all pages, and we are going to be selecting our French pages, which was the accueil, apropos, contact French, and service French, and we are going to add to menu. Now these are French menu right here. We are going to go ahead and select main Français. As you can see, these are main English here, which is our original menu. This is main Français, which is our new menu now. So main French. Go ahead and you click on save menu. Also, you have to add these languages there because this is going to be a language switcher. So don't forget, make sure you add this language switcher to your menu. You can choose the position, but we are going to leave it at the end there. Now go ahead and click on save menu. Now if we go ahead and visit our site, okay, we didn't add the language switcher to the English menu. So we are going to go back. Here we are going to swap the menus right here to our English menu. Go ahead, click on select, and in the English menu we are going to add the language switcher too. So go ahead and click on it, add to menu. You see it has been added to menu. Click on save. Now it has been saved. We are going to go ahead and revisit our website. Now as you can see on our website, we have two different languages here, English and French. Now we are on the English side. We go ahead and click on Français. We'll be taken to the French section. So English, we have our English section right here. French, we have a French section right here. So as you can see, that's very easy. We have successfully translated our website to French. Now what you have to do, if you are following along with your own website, is you have to go back to your dashboard, go to pages, go to each page, to your about page, home page, the French version, so your accueil, apropos, contact French, services French. You have to go ahead and translate all those pages. So you just need to go ahead, you click on edit with Elementor. So you just go ahead, you click on edit on each of the pages, click edit with Elementor. Once you are there, you translate the text. All the pages are going to be automatically duplicated for you, so you just have to go ahead and translate the text like with it. So you just have to translate the text for all your different languages, and that's it, guys. Okay guys, so I just noticed I forgot to show you on how to use the flags instead of the full language names as the language switcher. So for example, if we visit our site right here, you see we have English and French, but this is not ideal as they look like menu items, so it's always better to use the flags instead. So that's what we are going to be doing right now. We are going to be using the flags instead of the language names. So we want to go ahead to our dashboard, go to appearance, menu. Once you're in the menu, we have our first menu here, menu 1. You go down to our language switcher which we added, and you just select display flags here. You can equally leave the display language names active, so the flags will be beside the language names, but I'll go ahead and disable the language name. Then click on save. Same thing, we are going to switch to our French menu, select, go to the language, disable the language names right here, and enable display flags. Then we go ahead and click save menu, and that's it guys, very easy. Now if we go ahead and visit our site, you have your language flags here instead of your menu. Okay, thank you guys. Okay guys, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to follow the page if this is on TikTok, or subscribe if it's on YouTube, and like the video. And if you have any learnings, just reach out to me. If you are stuck anywhere, just comment on the comment section, and I'm going to do another video dedicated to you, explaining the particular thing which you got stuck on. So bye bye.